a WikiVidi Documentaries production. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Enjoy. Titans, 2018 TV series. Titans is an upcoming American web television series that will air on DC Universe, based on the DC Comics team of the same name. Akiva Goldsman, Geoff Johns, and Greg Berlanti created the series, which sees Brenton Thwaites star as Dick Grayson, Robin, the leader of the Titans, alongside Anna Diop, Teagan Croft, and Ryan Potter as Starfire, Raven, and Beast Boy, respectively. Titans is set to comprise 12 episodes and premiere on October 12, 2018. Ahead of the series premiere, Titans was renewed for a second season. A live-action series based on the Teen Titans entered development in September 2014 for the cable channel TNT, with Goldsman and Marc Haimes writing the pilot. The pilot had been ordered by December 2014, but never came to fruition, with TNT announcing in January 2016 it would no longer be moving forward with the project. In April 2017, it was announced that the series was being redeveloped for DC Comics' new direct-to-consumer digital service, with Goldsman, Johns, and Berlanti attached. Brenton Thwaites was cast as Dick Grayson in September 2017, and other series regulars were cast between August and October 2017. In May 2018, the spin-off series Doom Patrol was announced, which will pick up after the events of Titans. Development. A potential live-action Titans project for cable channel TNT was announced in September 2014. By December 2014, a pilot written by Akiva Goldsman and Marc Haimes had been ordered that would feature Dick Grayson emerging from Batman's shadow to become Nightwing, the leader of a band of heroes including Starfire, Raven, Oracle, and Hawk and Dove. The pilot was set with filming to occur in Toronto in the mid-2015. In May 2015, TNT President Kevin Reilly said that they hoped to have the casting locked down by the start of filming, and that the show would be very true to the comics and groundbreaking. The series, called Titans and then Blackbirds, was first set to begin shooting in Toronto in mid-2015. Production was then postponed to October. In January 2016, it was announced that TNT would no longer be moving forward with the project. In February 2016, Geoff Johns stated, "We, at DC, have known about TNT nixing Titans for months and months and months. That's not new news to us. We have plans for Titans. It's a huge piece of DC and we have plans." Greg Walker and John Fawcett were added as executive producers starting with the second season. In April 2017, Warner Bros. Announced that Titans would debut in 2018 on DC Comics' own direct-to-consumer digital service. The series is being developed by Akiva Goldsman, Johns, Greg Berlanti, and Sarah Schechter, with Goldsman, Johns, and Berlanti writing the pilot episode. All are also executive producers of the series for Weed Road Pictures and Berlanti Productions in association with Warner Bros. Television. In October 2018, Titans was renewed for a second season ahead of the series premiere at New York Comic Con. The same month, Johns teased that a new version of Deathstroke will eventually appear in the show. Writing. Johns noted the series was inspired mostly by the Teen Titans comics of the 1960s, since that comics run had so much drama and was so revolutionary for its time. He added, "We really wanted to lean into the idea that every Titan of these Titans is a doorway into another genre. With Rachel, aka Raven, it's the supernatural and the horror, and the first seasons really focuses on who Raven is and how the Titans galvanize around her." Johns also felt the series would be a little more adult than the television series Riverdale, calling it not necessarily a teen drama, but more of an adventure piece. Casting. In early August 2017, Teagan Croft was cast as Raven, followed at the end of the month with the casting of Anna Diop as Starfire, and Brenton Thwaites as Dick Grayson, Robin. In October 2017, Ryan Potter was cast as Beast Boy. In early September 2017, Alan Ritchson and Minka Kelly were cast in the recurring roles of Hank Hall, Hawk and Dawn Granger, Dove, respectively. By the end of the Lindsay Court had been cast as Amy Roebuck. In January 2018, Seamus Dever was cast in an undisclosed role. And a month later, members of the Doom Patrol were announced, with Bruno Beecher as Niles Calder, Chief, April Bowlby as Rita Farr, Elastigirl, Jake Michaels as Clifford Steele, Robotman, and Dwayne Murphy as Larry Traynor, Negative Man. Curran Walters and Connor Leslie appear as Jason Todd and Donna Troy, Wonder Girl, respectively. Release: Titans is set to comprise 12 episodes and premiere on October 12, 2018, with new episodes releasing on DC Universe every week. The first episode will be screened on October 3, 2018, at New York Comic Con. The series is set to stream via Netflix outside the United States. Reception: Critical reception for the first 3 episodes of Titans have been mixed or positive. Critics have praised the acting performances, particularly those of Thwaites, Diop, and Richson, and the show's humor. While others have criticized the show's use of violence, Susanna Polo of Polygon praised Titans for tempering brutal violence and dark subject matter with humor, and by giving its characters plenty of time to stretch, breathe, and become attached to one another. Charlie Ridgely of comicbook.com wrote that Diop conveys so much wonder and intrigue with her subtle and genuine expressions, but there is a consistent fierceness and tenacity that is always lurking just beneath the surface. Rosie Knight of Nerdist wrote that the cast is at the core of what makes Titans so enjoyable, while giving praise to the script as well. Forbes contributor Meryl Barr compared the show to the CW's Riverdale, describing it as a dark and gritty series very far removed from the image the Teen Titans have garnered through a variety of animated outings over the last decades. Barr argued that viewers that take the tone in stride are going to find themselves in the middle of a series dialed directly into their interests. Conversely, Kevin Yeoman of Screen Rant was critical of the show's excessive violence, writing that Titans doesn't put forward any new or particularly compelling thoughts about its characters or about superheroes in general. Similarly, Vinnie Mancuso of Collider said that, if you're just a fan of some good old-fashioned ultra-violence and moody storytelling, this simply isn't a well-done example of that. Spin-off. In May 2018, DC Universe announced the live-action series Doom Patrol, consisting of 13 episodes, had received a director-series order. Developed by Jeremy Carver, Berlanti, and Johns for Warner Bros. Television and Berlanti Productions, the series will pick up from the events of Titans and see the Doom Patrol, comprising Robotman, Negative Man, Elastigirl, Crazy Jane, and led by Dr. Niles, the Chief, Calder, take on a mission given to them by Cyborg. Production is expected to begin in 2018, with Carver writing for the series, with a scheduled release in 2019. Brendan Fraser and Riley Shanahan were cast to replace Jake Michaels as Robotman. Fraser voices the character and appears as Steele in flashbacks, while Shanahan physically portrays Robotman. Additionally, Timothy Dalton was cast to replace Beecher as Calder. Brought to you by WikiVidi Documentaries. Would you like to know more?